Hey there, Pisces. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button down below. It is free as always. And if you would like to be notified anytime I post new videos, ring that bell out beside it and they will let you know. Also share because you care. Like, thumbs up, share it with somebody, circulate it out there, add it to a playlist, I don't know, whatever, because that stimulates and stirs up the YouTube algorithm that allows them to share it with other people to get this Joy to the World message out. Not because it's my message, it is your message coming through me out into this world, but it is the encouragement and the enlivenment that you need to join together with yourself to embolden yourself to step into your best, bold, bright, beautiful dreams, making you satisfied in your belly like Pooh Bear with his honey. That's what I want for you, love. Okay, so Pisces, there's some stuff going on here. Hello, looky. Look, you got some stuff going on here, and you could think, "Ooh, goody." Now this is you, but the thing you've got going on is you're waiting for things to come together before you make a decision. But it's interesting because there's something blocking your exit, and I'm like, make a decision, blocking your exit. Make a decision, blocking your exit. So it sounds like there's actually interference going on, and that's why you're not making the decision. You don't even know it because, okay, we already have a card leaning off over here. What you trying to do? Who are you talking with here? Okay, this is making sense because up above it we have the angelarium right here. Ooh, sugar laugh. We got some suka, some sugar, some sweetness coming in for you. And this Ace of Candles is wanting to come in with material to work with the initiation of the waterfalls. The awakening and the quaking of your format is what they're talking about, in order that you step forward and you shine as a light from the darkness. The eternal darkness is what they're talking about. It's that place. Looks a lot like this. It's the knower is what you're talking about. The knowing. Oh, and you were like this in the midst of that darkness. That is you, how brightly a candle shines in the midst of the dark. That's when its emanation, which is what these are called, the emanation oracle, the angelarium. That's when its emanation is most prevalent. Okay, but what is wild is the plan that's being worked here is going on up towards the new moon. The last sliver of the full moon is what they're calling it, because it's now waning. It's now dissipating. It's now drawing itself down, pulling the covers up over itself. And it's like right before that last, and it lights out, boom, that's when it comes. That's when it happens. And it's not something that just occurs. This is by choice. And you're saying over here, here's this card already out. This is your soul question. Wanting to know, what sacrifice do I have to make? What do I need to let go of? This is you subjugating yourself to some old love connection. There's this old kidney issue going on of you being submerged, of someone who took advantage of you because they could see right through you. Wow. Whoa, Pisces, that sucks. And that sends up a lot of institution. Okay, that flips out Neptune. That flips out Neptune. That sends up a lot of institution. That's not a good thing, because talk about messing with your mind, meddling with your mind, fiddling with your energy, like misaligning your cosmos. And that's why Saturn is here. Saturn is walking through the reeds this week because he is wanting to afford his inference, his help, like his energetic alignment to come along. He's wanting to speak, but without words. It's the mastery of his presence, of his coming forth. And that's when he's bringing in this divine plan, this plan of escape. This plan of escape from codependency, narcissism. I don't like to use those words here, but that is what is going on. But these were energetic ploys, energetic issues attached to your kidneys, which is your life source. It is this. It is your bloodline. It is your bloodline. These are old underlying energies, and you can think you know who they came from or where they came from, but they also come and occurred before you ever got here. That's what they're letting me know. That's what they're letting me know. And these were just all as the backstory when I was shuffling and cleaning up. Sometimes the cards force their way are already out. But when we get this out, we're going to pull them and we're going to start with you here. But it's talking about pain and limitation. This is constraint. Okay? Pain and limitation, difficulty and darkness, great darkness, creative power. And they're wanting me to tell you, like, to stimulate your mind to focus on the creative power part, the being able to get an idea. When we go to sleep, when we rest, when we refresh is when we recharge. There's some old habits, some bad energies lingering around. Playing you off is what you're telling me. Like shooting yourself in the foot. Spending your tomorrow today. Any of those ring a bell? Okay, Pisces. That's very much what they're talking about. So Time Master is looking over here. What are you looking at, Time Master? Okay, there is a card leaning out. Oh, two of them. They're stuck. Let's see. Baby, he's trying to bring this to you. 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. Look at that. This 9 of Pentacles is you have everything you need. You've been afforded these opportunities, although you can't see them yet, because just like this is soul deception, spiritual deception. It's that darkness of like kind of underselling yourself because you don't really know the immensity of your treasure. You don't know the immensity of your power, of your beauty, of your raw natural beauty. Man or woman, remember, beauty is your integrity, is your truth, is your shining forth. It is your radiance, okay? It's the emanation of who you are, is your essence. And like here, your essence is very obvious. You see that this is the sun. You become, this is not, I know it's the 3 of Wands, but it's not. This person here, you, Pisces, is the 4th one. This is the sun channeling up through the earth, the power of the cosmos coming through in the life force of a human being, wanting to affect humanity and all the world and have this divine dance, this divine relationship of cosmotic creation. Okay. Talking all that stuff up in here. And this causes you to throw your arms open and receive, to get ready. Okay. So glad we've made that shift. That's why this Cayenne was here. Stuff had been a little bit hard, a little bit hot, a little bit too much for you. It's so raw. But you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. So let me move this off. Okay. Let me move these out. Let me get them out of here. Thank you, angels. Daddy Saturn, you staying, baby. You staying. Let's get this in the cut. See, they all want to walk into the decks into a certain way. So there's something you're not wanting to see still. Pisces. Page of Needles in the Chariot. So you're messing with your mind. Your mind's still in a bit of bondage, wanting to play like mischievous, malicious. And this is more undermining of who you are, of like, you know, someone who eats too much candy. When you, oh. This mindset that they're wanting me to address with you is when you know better, do better. When you know better, then you do better, okay? You can't know what you don't know until you know it. But when you do know, and in this case you do know better, then do better. Don't keep foiling yourself and allowing this energy to be played off as something that's outside of you. It's something that you've been taking on to yourself, upon yourself. Like they're showing me now, that's the undermining going on. The undermining in the plan. That is what's slowing down the rotation of Saturn. That is what is slowing down the exchange, the return, the energy, the fulfillment, the empowerment, the goldness. This is definitely having to do with our sacral chakra. I know, sun, whatever. It's not solar. It's down your sacral chakra here because we're talking about your treasury, your wealth, your prosperity, your well-being, your satisfaction, your hunger even, because it's beautiful that the two live together in the same place, your hunger and your satisfaction, because that's definitely what you want to have happen, because it's the fullness of this. It's the energy of Saturn. The hunger drives you out, right, and stimulates you and brings in that candle, that wand, the Ace of Candles that we had going on there. But then you become satisfied because you recognize, wow, that was a good decision. Wow, I did follow through with my truth. Wow, I don't have to keep playing off these energies, playing my mind, body, and soul off of each other to undermine myself and to dumb myself down, to lower myself, to diminish myself. Somewhere in you, it's not, you're not like super comfortable being on top. Okay, being in the limelight. There's still some part of you, Pisces, and we've been working through that for some time now. We've been working through that. Let's go ahead and dislodge this pain and difficulty. But you know, when we have to live in a pattern of pain for quite some time, we do adapt. And those adaptations are to try and prevent the pain, but doesn't dislodge it. It doesn't dismiss it or get away with it. Or get rid of it. But it does keep playing you into that cycle. And this is not what he's about. He's not about karma and cycles and all that. He's like, I'm about creative power. I am definitely Metatron and Sandalphon energy. I am the marriage of the two. I am divining with Jupiter. We've been aligning to come together and afford you this amazing opportunity to really be able to put your hand to it and to watch it turn and come about. But you kept having like pulling the brake up and slowing down your progress, undermining, like undoing at night what you did during the day. Or undoing during the day what you did at night. You're not working in the power of prosperity and abundance. So it's like in the power of debts as opposed to credits. Did these want to talk? Hello, did you see me? Okay, so the key. So who had the key in the crown? I think that may be the Magic Monday read, the key in the crown. If not, it's Cap or Aqua. But you can check it out because remember, we are the whole zodiac. We are the whole pie. That is when you come together and your eye of God opens. Your central self opens. Whoa, yeah, you're making my nose itch. And it allows your channel to be clear. It is the Fool unto life. It is the Gossamer Stringed Fool. If you ever tune in and you know about the Gossamer Stringed Fool from these Mary L. Woo, woo, raise the roof. Yes, it talks about some juice and some sauce there. So enough about all this. We know what's going on. He's wanting to divine you into awaken your Nine of Pentacles, have you begin to spill forth that cycle and start it and initiate it. Okay, so I see what's going on here. To initiate it and to awaken your Three of Wands. So this channeling up of your Three of Wands, which is truly your Four of Wands, your stability, your satisfaction, your form, your function, knowing who you are and working in agreement with it, okay? Getting on the same page with yourself. This causes your abundance to begin to flow. And first is connected to self, not externally of serving others first. No, it is serve yourself. Shine in your sun, your solarness. The sun is the center of the universe. You do have to feed yourself before you can feed anyone else. You do need to nurture and nourish yourself to have your source founded, stabilized, prosperous, strong, established, so that it can go out and afford others the opportunity, not because you have a lot to give. It's just abounding out of you. The abundance is seen, is witnessed, it is produced. And there's this neat thing about physics is quantum physics is when something is witnessed, that is when it exists. So when they see it, the power awakens in them. Boom. Talk about magic manifestation. Thank you, Daddy Saturn. Big Papa over here. I love him. And that brings in the chariot. That gets things moving. It awakens and shakens the dead. Baby, you so fine. You waken your dead. You're coming up with the full mind, the full idea, and you're starting to remember. You're like, oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, I remember. It's like you don't even need flesh and bones. You're thinking about that magic going on here that is the awakening power. The awakening power that is you, number one, the initiation of creation, connect to spirit and nature through the rainbow, okay? Things can be kind of set and stayed when, S-T-A-I-D, stayed when we're indoors because we've picked the colors, we've picked the, well, some of you may live where you haven't picked things. But regardless, you know, same old, seeing the thing, and we can be stuck in that rut, that mindset of like, I'm comfortable with that. But then that can create the mischief mind, the mind that plays around. Some people call it the monkey mind. But it's just like, it stirs up this squanderous nature, this not a good frivolousness, squanderousness. We're just going to stay along with that. But we're needing you to get out because that's going to charge you up. This is, again, the Ace of Wands, like the Ace of Candles that we had over here. That's interesting. But it's awakening you on the inside, your divine fire, your divine creativity, your unctuousness, your contract with the Creator, the Time Master. What I know, love, the stars shine on you. You are a star. You're radiant and bright, day or night, okay? I'm glad y'all can see these here. My camera and my lights work way better now, so I don't have to be so close so you can see more at the table. Yay, see progress. Okay, a little scary to do, but we did it. Jump on in, and that brings in your strength. This strength is a reiteration of this. Remember how he's working together. Saturn is often talked about as like a taskmaster, the power of karma, of teaching lessons, of driving it home, of kind of cracking the whip. But I'm ruled by Saturn. That's what my planet is ruled by. And I actually have a Saturn retrograde. So you want to talk about a period of time of learning? It has been up until now. And he's like, but baby, didn't I always show up fine like one? And I'm like, yeah, you did. And he's like, how did I teach you to play? How did I teach you to work within that? He taught me to have a willing spirit and a willing heart. And that's totally what's lying up here. A willing spirit and a willing heart is the key, Pisces. It's the key to mastering Saturn. It's the key to enjoying the fluidity that you have, but this form and structure, this coming alongside, this joining of your spirit, this allowing that channel of divine Saturn to move through you into the earth and back up is what causes you to prosper and flow in a way that doesn't lead into the drunkenness. And whether that's, liquid drink that you put down your throat that causes you to get drunk and regret the next day, or whether it's this bit of mischief, like a drunken spirit where you come through and you keep like lying to yourself, undermining yourself, that type of energy, right? Playing yourself into debt. But that's where the strength comes in, because if you can see he's got the lemniscate right there. Can you see it? See what we've got going on here? Same thing. Can you see it? Okay. Well, that's the power of the 8 anyway. But it drops your heart. Why does it drop your heart? It brings you into strength, and this strength should be strong, should be stabilizing. Okay, there's something over here walking off the table. Let me see. Okay, so we have the 2 of spades. It seems like a bit much and like kind of impossible. Like it's going to take a tremendous amount of sacrifice and coordination and planning, but you have no idea that help is on the way. There's divine help for you in this. There's divine help for you in this to remove the pain and the limitation from you, deliver you from the great darkness, and not only expunge it from you, but to bring you forth with the leverage, with the wealth, with the prosperity, the goldenness. Remember? All this energy going on here. Okay? To bring you out in the, what's that? They call it in the black. Is that right? After Thanksgiving. To bring you into the positive side. Brings you out with that creative power. Okay? So let's see. Yeah, to mend you. Mend you. The cards have 2 sides. To mend you. To mend you. And so to mend you, Cosmic Tarot. So this 9 of Pentacles, how's it going to mend you? This strength. The 2 of Pips. What's happening? That's way too much. Y'all keep talking. Come on. Okay, I see it. It's working its way off the Hermit. To see yourself in a whole new light. See yourself in a different manner. To see yourself with new eyes and new perspective, because you see this dark isn't genuinely dark. It was like the other night, that blue moon, the full moon, that thing was so bright. The pictures I took looked like daytime. And this is you being able to walk by the light of day, by the candle of your heart, by the trusting and the knowing of yourself, the full love. That's what this spirit is bringing in. The full love and adoration and, above all, appreciation of yourself, Pisces. Appreciate yourself. Unblock your raw creative potential. Do get out in nature. That's definitely it. Get outside of your created world. It's very limiting to you, very limited. Oh yeah, the sky's lighting up across the room just even saying that. Let it beckon you and call you forth. Let it deliver you from these mindsets. Let it instill in you the power to be able to create. Okay? Let life love on you. Let life share its giftings with you. They're free and they abound. And they want you to be free and to abound. And your raw, pure, natural self. Okay? To open this window of opportunity for you. What that is, that will be provision. That would be people to help that you need here along the way. All right. Remember to leave your comments down below, Pisces. Let me know what is going on with you. I've been missing you guys. I haven't been seeing everybody around here, but I'm glad to have you back. And new people, remember, click that subscribe down below, free as always. I love you. Talk again real soon. Bye.